be patient with what happens in life. Be patient in what you're going through because you don't understand so much patience teaches you. I'm still learning patience. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode with the mini podcast of Lessons Learned. Um, and again, like I always start off by saying, this podcast is inspired by my late father, Thomas Urquhart, who would always ask me when things were going crazy in life, son, what are you learning? Uh, and over the years, man, I've learned so much. I can remember a story um, with dealing with patience. I know he was teaching me, um, and I was younger, and I don't know if a lot of people remember the Sega Dreamcast, but the Sega Dreamcast had just came out. And man, I wanted the Sega Dreamcast. Mind you, I already had Nintendo 64s, PlayStation, but I just had to have the Sega Dreamcast. So we're in the store, and I'm asking my dad, I'm like, Dad, please, 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 let me get the Sega Dreamcast. Let me get the Sega Dreamcast. And back then, games, I want to say, were probably like Sega Dreamcast when it came out, I want to say, and don't quote me, it was about 99 when it came out, and you got you got a game and a remote with it, so it wasn't too bad. So I remember my dad telling me, he was like, son, you really want this? You already got this game, this game, this game. You can't play all of them at the same time. He's like, what is the purpose you want in this game? I gotta have it. I gotta have it. And sometimes in life, we feel like we just gotta have something. We gotta have something. Well, in the midst of all of that, I'm thinking, man, my dad, he normally just, hey, I'm all right. Well, he wasn't moving on this one. So I remember him saying, okay, you want this? Well, we're going to put it on layaway. I'm like, layaway? What's layaway? So we were in the PX. That's the post exchange if you're military. We're in the PX. We go to the customer service. You go in the back at the time. We're going to the back where they had the customer service and they had layaway. So layaway was you go out there, you go down there, and then you put like, I want to say 10%, might be a little less, but you put a few dollars towards it. And every so often, whether you want to come back every week, every other week, but every month, you'll come back and you'll put something on it, put something towards it, put something towards it. They weren't giving you the product. It wasn't like Afterpay and Klarna and all of that. They weren't about to give you the product before you paid them. So it was layaway. So where you had to put a couple dollars, put a couple dollars. So my dad, over that summer and over that time, he made me, every week I would have to go put like $20 on there, $20 on there. Where I remember I was about to go make my fourth or fifth payment. And when I went to go make my fourth or fifth payment, my dad came and he went ahead and paid for it. Well, me being like, what? I'm working for all of this and I'm building all this. But what it did for me once I got the Sega Dreamcast, because I had to have so much patience in having it, once I got it, I was so appreciative of it that I made sure that I took care of it. I made sure that, man, I was playing the game as well, and not only just playing the game, but I was taking care of my games. I was making sure they went back in the casing, because at the time, it was Sega Dreamcast was a CD, so I was making sure the CD-ROM went back into the case, right? Because I understood through that patience I had to have and paying on that every month, it taught me to appreciate what I had even more, because wasn't just given anything. I had to earn that. And then me earning that and having patience with earning it, it helped me take care of that Sega Dreamcast to where I had that for like, I want to say, in good condition for about 6 years, 7 years. So in that, my dad taught me so much patience. And a lot of times we want things in life, and again, we just feel like we have to have them. But I promise you, the Bible says, be anxious for nothing. Be anxious. You don't want to be anxious for anything. Patience is a virtue. So you want to be patient in everything that you do. in every process that you're going. Like I said, life is a journey. And so be patient with what happens in life. Be patient in what you're going through because you don't understand so much patience teaches you. I'm still learning patience. Patience is always going to be a life lesson because things are going to come test your patience at different levels. And you just have to remember with God that you can get through it. You can accomplish it. You will overcome the life lesson of patience if you walk in the love of Christ. And that's the key. You have to walk in the love of Christ. Sometimes we don't want to because our flesh, we feel like, man, I don't want to do that. And sometimes it's a fight, but it's a fight that's worth winning. So have patience. Don't rush it. Don't rush it. Don't rush the process. Have patience with what you want in life. Go after it, earn it, learn from everything that you're going through within that journey of patience. Hey, this is a life lesson learned. Yeah, let's go.